Itsy Bitsy Spider, the fearless little helper. Once upon a time, in a cozy and colorful classroom, lived a tiny spider named Itsy Bitsy. Itsy was not like the other spiders. While they enjoyed quietly spinning webs in dark corners, Itsy had a big dream. Itsy wanted to be more than just a little spider. He wanted to help the kids in the classroom and be their fearless helper. One sunny morning, while the children were getting ready for class, a problem arose. Lily, a 6-year-old girl with blonde pigtails, was staring at the classroom window with a worried face. A big, buzzing bee had flown inside through the open window and was circling around the classroom. The children were all scared and nervous, and they didn't know what to do. "I'm afraid of bees," Lily whispered, looking at the others. "I don't like them either," said Jake, the 8-year-old boy with curly black hair. "What should we do?" The teacher, Miss Hargrove, tried to calm everyone down, but even she looked unsure about how to handle the situation. The bee was buzzing around, making everyone nervous. That's when Itsy Bitsy knew this was his chance. "I can do this," Itsy thought, as he watched the children's fearful faces. He took a deep breath and started climbing up the classroom wall. His tiny legs moved quickly as he made his way to the window ledge. Lesson number 1. Don't let fear stop you from doing what needs to be done. Itsy wasn't afraid of the bee, but he knew he had to be careful. He carefully spun a strong silk thread from the ceiling, creating a little barrier between the bee and the children below. The bee, still flying nervously, buzzed around the thread, but didn't know what to do. "Look, Itsy is doing something," Jake said in surprise. Lily looked up, feeling a little less scared. "What's he going to do?" she asked. Itsy stayed focused, his eyes locked on the bee. With one quick move, he gently nudged the bee toward the open window, guiding it to fly outside. The bee hesitated at first, but finally buzzed out of the classroom and into the bright sunlight. Lesson number 2. When we face our fears, we can overcome them, even when they seem big. The classroom was suddenly calm, and the children cheered. They had watched Itsy Bitsy, a tiny little spider, face his fear and help everyone feel safe again. "Wow, Itsy, you're so brave," Lily exclaimed. Jake nodded. "You didn't let the bee scare you, even though it was bigger than you." Miss Hargrove smiled and said, "Sometimes we have to face our fears, even when it's hard." And Itsy, though small, showed us that no matter your size, you can still make a big difference. Lesson number 3. Courage isn't about not being afraid. It's about doing what's right, even when we're scared. From that day on, every time something scary happened in the classroom, the children would look to Itsy. They learned that if Itsy could be brave, so could they. They realized that sometimes helping others meant facing fears and doing it with a brave heart. Itsy continued to help the children every day. He helped them face new challenges, whether it was talking in front of the class, trying something new, or helping a friend in need. And through it all, he taught them the most important lesson of all. No fear is too big to face when we do it together. The end.